everybody, how are you doing? So my classes are done. I've only got 2 exams, 1 paper, and a presentation left to do before I'm finished the semester, which basically means I'm officially finished my undergrad degree. Oh, that's not nerve-wracking or anything. Basically, this means that lately I have been thinking a lot about the near future and what exactly I'm supposed to be doing with it. So a few different opportunities for employment after school have come up. I've sent out a few resumes and cover letters. I haven't heard back from everybody. In fact, I haven't heard back from most of them. But I did make it into the second round of hiring with, wait for it, Disney. It's for a 12-month contract, and the job would be as a Canadian cultural representative probably at Epcot, which would be like basically a dream come true. Room and board is included. There's a shuttle service for like groceries and stuff. There will be trips off, I was gonna say off campus. It's not really campus, but off Disney property to go see other things. And also, in addition to all that, I would have access to all of the parks, which would be awesome sauce. And not only would this be just a really cool job and something awesome to put on my resume, it's kind of a little bit in my field being folklore and eventually like public outreach stuff for folklore and culture and that sort of thing. I would also get to spend a winter somewhere other than Canada, particularly Cape Breton. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, it's been a long, hard winter out here, and I can't wait for it to be over. And for all that it's supposed to be officially spring on the calendar, well, it doesn't really feel like it when your view out your window looks like this. But yeah, I got through the initial stage of processing, and now I'm going to be attending a presentation, and I have an interview booked with Disney for the end of the month. So wish me luck, knock on wood and all that. But in addition to potentially working for Disney, I've also been thinking about continuing to do sort of like YouTube-y stuff like this on a professional or at least a semi-professional basis. As many of you know, I'm going to be giving a presentation at the Folklore Studies Association of Canada conference in May, which obviously is going to be a great place to do some networking and maybe continuing discussion of online educational content on YouTube, at least in the folklore field. And I've also received messages from educators who say that they are planning on using my videos to sort of help augment their folklore curriculum in their classrooms, both at high school levels and university levels. I've heard of somebody who is planning on using them to teach high school teachers how to teach folklore, and that is all really cool, and it's the response that I had hoped for but was never really sure I would actually get. So I just want to thank you guys all for that. That's amazing. And being able to establish that sort of audience kind of makes me think that maybe I could do this. Maybe not as like a full-time job, although that would be awesome as well, but maybe at least part-time, something to augment income and that sort of thing. Of course, the main problem with that is that my audience is very small, dedicated, but not very big. And when you look into monetizing YouTube videos, they count your views in the thousands, and you get paid like $2 or something per 1,000 views, which basically means with the amount of views I get right now, in a month or so, I could maybe buy myself a bottle of pop. So obviously, just monetizing my YouTube videos, that's just not gonna do it for me. At least not at this stage. Maybe in a few years, we'll see. But one of the options I have been considering has been starting a Patreon account. And for those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's basically a crowdfunding platform where people can subscribe to their favorite creators for an amount that they set each month. So you can pay like $50 a month for their content, or you can pay like $1 a month. Either way, the main bulk of their content will stay free for everybody, but the creator can still get paid for the work that they do. So this means that I wouldn't be putting my content behind a paywall. If you don't want to pay for it, you don't have to. You can still watch it. You can still see my stuff that I make. But if you wanted to, you could pay me a certain amount each month or for each creation that I put out, and in exchange for that, you would probably get certain perks, like maybe specific Q&A videos or personalized piece of artwork or something. As many of you know, I am an artist, or Google Hangouts and stuff like that. I'm probably not doing the most effective or concise job of explaining exactly what this is, so there's links in the doobly-doo, and you can go check that out and decide for yourself. Basically, the question I'm asking is, if I had a Patreon account, would you guys, the viewers, be interested in supporting me in my creative endeavors through that account? Creative endeavors that could potentially help me like pay for food and my medication and housing and all that sort of thing, and just making a living as a content creator. But also hopefully bringing maybe a little bit higher production value both to this video blog and also maybe to educational stuff like the Folklore Tree and who knows, whatever other projects I might come up with in the future. I've asked about this before, at least on my personal Facebook. Not so much on the TheCassafrassTree Facebook. So that's what this video is for. And I haven't gotten a whole lot of active responses, but if you guys have like an opinion you want to tell me, or if you think this could work, or if it couldn't work, and why I should or shouldn't do it, feel free to provide your arguments in the description, or not in the description, in the comments, or on my Facebook page. All relevant links are in the doobly-doo. Yeah, so that's been my life in a nutshell for this past week or so. Thanks for watching, and once again, feel free to tell me what you think, and I will try to keep you guys updated on that front. I don't really have anything else to say, so bye! Look at my snuggly little friend. Oh, you smell so good. I'm gonna have to go Bird Sniffers Anonymous. Oh, you're so pretty.